Hi, this is Zach from Concept 3D. This is part 2 of the landscape video. In this video, we're going to make the contours smooth, and it's going to take a little bit of time because we need to select all of the edges that we want to use the sandbox tool. So to do that, we want to get rid of all this, all the red. There's no quick way I can think of right now rather than just selecting all the surfaces. And actually, I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. So I'm going to select just that, and then actually this will work out pretty good. And before I even do this, I'll show you why. I think I just showed you in the previous video, but just to reinforce it, the contour, the sandbox tool, is looking for the topmost line. So if it's going to look for the topmost line, and there's no reason to have this line down there. Now it works sometimes if you double click, and I showed this before. If I double click with a selection tool and hold shift and I use the from contours, it's going to take the topmost line right here. You're just going to see it's going to work out just fine. But what happens is it does not work where there's depressions. So it's because this site has these little depressions in here, and sometimes contours actually fall inside here. So it's going to work great on any contour line that goes to the edge of your model. So let's just do all those first. So what I need to do is select all of these, and I'm just going to do it in little pieces like that. Actually, I'll just go, might as well just go down here. I'm holding down the shift key, and I've selected all those surfaces right there, and you can see how I did not select that right there, so we'll have to address that a little differently. But now I'm just going to delete it. Now what I want now is I just want the topmost line, and there's a really easy way to get the topmost line. The next step is I'm going to erase this line right here. And I'm just going to do the video in real time. Not going to do any tricks, so you can see exactly how long something like this would take. Okay. Once I have that erased, there's no need for the bottom line. Now I'll show you what the bottom line is right here. It's just if I orbit around here, there's no need for this bottom line right there. There's no need for that bottom line right there, and so on. So the nice thing that I've erased this right now, I can actually triple click, and you can see by triple clicking it selects the entire bottom line. Now sometimes you can see what happens is that bottom line actually turns into the top line over here. We want to keep that top line, so I'm going to go ahead and explore over on this side what happened, and what happened is it was connected. I want to erase this line over here. So anywhere that I can erase a line, I'm going to break the line over here, or actually just erase it, be gone with it. So, whoops. And hopefully this makes more sense as you use the sandbox tool and watch the video a couple times. I think that's it. So now there's a couple over here. See, I'm just going to pretend I draw a line there just for the corner, just if I ever want to know where the corner of the model was. I'll just draw a line up and tap the up arrow key. There we go. Oh, there's a couple more lines there too. Okay, and I don't need that right there. So I think that should be about it. There's still some other ones to get. Actually, I might as well just erase that one while I'm at it. And I'll erase all these outside edges too. I was thinking about doing it in small steps, but it probably doesn't matter. I can just do the whole thing. I'm going around the outside of the model and just erasing the well, you can probably see what I'm doing, so I don't to say it, but I'm just erasing this line right here because I don't want that line when I'm making my contours. It's not needed. I'm going to do a quick save. It's a good idea to save your model all the time. Okay, I guess I'll keep that little guy there. And actually, I want to know where the edge of the model is, so I'm just giving myself a blue line, just if I ever want to know where the corner was. Okay, I think I'm close. And I'm just, to pan really quickly as I hold down the shift key and I press down the scroll wheel. That's pan. So all of the red areas, I'm going to have to deal with those red areas in a second here. But now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get 3D contours in order to use the sandbox tool. Because once I have the 3D contours, I can just quickly select it and just, it's going to make them real fast. But what I do not need is I don't need this bottom line. So everywhere there's a line, I'm going to select the bottom line and delete it. And the reason I deleted all that perimeter line with the eraser tool just now is because now I can take the selection tool and I can triple click, 1, 2, 3, triple click, and then I can just press the delete key. When you're using SketchUp and the model jumps around like this, goes away, it's because the cursor needs to stay on a piece of geometry. So if I put my cursor on that line, it's going to orbit just fine. If I put my cursor in open space, sometimes it's going to orbit too far away and it just jumps around. So you always have undo and redo, just the viewports down here, the views, not viewports, views. So what I need to do is just go around and delete all the bottom lines, and I will start with this one right here. Just triple click on it, delete, triple click on this one, delete, triple click on that one, and I'm just going to go around the edge. That way I know what I've already done, and it's not that hard. I can actually do a couple at a time if I want to. And delete. Oh, I got a lot of there. Bottom one, bottom one. So just press delete again. And this time I'll go ahead, I just did this one side. I'm going to go ahead and just pause the video and do the other sides. I accidentally selected that one, so if I hold down shift and control I can unselect. Okay, so I pressed delete. I have, just so you can see what I've got, it looks a lot prettier than what it started to be. And if I select this area, if I do it from contours, you can see I get a nice pretty mesh right there. So that's what we're going for. I'm going to do an undo here. And actually I'll just go ahead and I'll keep on going. You can watch in real time. You can go ahead and feel free to skip the video, just kind of fast forward a little bit. This should be maybe another minute, but sometimes it's nice to watch other people how they use SketchUp. So delete that one, and I think erase that one. There's one right there. Delete that one. Oops. Okay, so you get the idea. I just have to go around and delete all the bottom lines, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And the next video I'm gonna cover what to do with these red areas. Actually, I'm gonna erase this one, get rid of that right there. So these red areas is what I'm going to address in the next video.